The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Look at this to start out. A little pop to begin this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin from the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. That's the great team. Big tight end. Dallas got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Second down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big time play with Hurts and Brown. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The 6-yard line. Pick number 2 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and goal for Hurts. On the run to the right. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonathan Grenard in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Into space. And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Irving. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First reception for the NFL leader in that category here in the opening month of the season. And it's a first down.
Real. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Hurts. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd, they need 8. On play action, Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Second and a yard.
Great. 73.
Now give to Chubb, running right. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Jonathan Grenard. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Tampa Bay.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Great. 180.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great. 180.
gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here now, third and 5.
Hurry, hurry! 180!
To throw is Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Baker. Going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up! What's up?
Second down throw for Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And now he loses the football. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. He'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
180!
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Jordan Davis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Set! Stop!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Start.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. Start.
Now Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
2nd and 10.
Set. 180.
They go play action with Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. He's got it to the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trimmer.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rush to my shut it down. Whatever, get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That is brought in by Ibuka. Will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great, shut. Not anyone else.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Mayfield to throw. Oh, a loose football. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
On play action, Hurts to the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. This one complete right side. Room to maneuver at the 35. will score. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for two. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That one good for 26 yards.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Up, up. One time.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Good. 180. What's up?
Quick slap into the hands of the Luka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
7-yard line.
180. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's second down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to back.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on down.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's Irvin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That is hard side of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
No touch that. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Easy, 63, back. Good. Shot. And anyway, no touch.
To throw is Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Man in motion is Brown. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. He's going to have the first down and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down, all 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Great. Set. And anyway, no touch.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.